What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of SymoneWithTheSports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first one is to buy me a copy of this channel. The second link is to shop the official SymoneWithTheSports, a merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, and the flower dye crew neck. But if you have not done anything else, turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream when we do go live. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into the topic for today. So a little bit of news, a little bit of, I don't even know what to call the second part. I guess you could say a little, we gonna talk about it. But first of all, the biggest piece of news, obviously OTA starting today and starting this week for the Philadelphia Eagles. So pretty much for the rest of the month, the Eagles will be in their OTA period. And under Nick Sirianni, we did add an additional day to the OTAs period. So usually there was one day less of OTAs under Nick Sirianni, but he decided to add an extra day, which is big because obviously the guys were not ready. They weren't ready. They weren't ready last season. They wasn't ready. They needed more practice. So that's another thing when we talk about like the cultural change and like the awareness with what needs to be fixed from last season to this season, them just going ahead and adding that extra day of practice. And OTA stands for organized training activities. Them going ahead and adding that extra day of practice just goes to show that they're taking this season so much more serious. They want to be all in and work on everything that they did not work on last season. They did not work on last offseason. So it's good to know that Nick Sirianni is like, okay, hey, I know I usually have X amount of days of OTAs, but let's go ahead and add one more, just like we keep saying, everything just in case. Just in case. So to let y'all know like how OTAs goes, so OTAs are on-field workouts that can include individual or group instruction and drills, as well as perfect play drills and plays with offensive players lining up across from offensive players and defensive players lining up across from defensive players. Conducted at a walk-through pace. No live contact or team offense versus team defense drills are permitted. And again, one more OTAs day this year than in the years past. So this is not like, you know, full pads, 7-on-7, none of that, but it's still like conditioning and guys working with their position groups at camp. So this is still time for guys to shine. This is still time for guys to show out. So as OTAs goes on, we will be talking about who's popping out and whatnot at OTAs. So this is still a time for us to, you know, keep our eyes peeled on the conditioning and what we're seeing from the players. But y'all, also coming out of this weekend, so this past weekend, the Philadelphia Eagles hosted the Eagles Women's Day, Women's Festival. So basically a yearly thing that the Eagles have been doing for a couple of years now, celebrating women in football and just uplifting and empowering the Philadelphia Eagles women's fans. So it's just a full day of activities. Get to meet and greet some players. You get to go tour the locker room, do some stuff on the field. So just a full day of activities and festivities. So we did have a little bit of drama coming out of Women's Day yesterday. There was a little bit of drama. So basically this one woman Eagles fan, she went into, during the locker room tours, she stood in front of Darius Slay's locker and put up the middle finger. Now I'm blocking it, you know what I'm saying? But it was a photo. Let's say Darius Slay's locker is right here. She put up her middle finger in front of Darius Slay's locker. Why? I don't know. She then went and posted that photo to Twitter. It went viral, amongst Eagles Twitter. And I don't understand the thought process behind that. At the end of the day, one, like, it's just a game. First of all, like, to go into the players' locker room, to go into Darius Slay's personal space and disrespect him in his face like that, like, not his face, but to disrespect him in his personal space like that in such a foul way is crazy to me, for multiple reasons. One, all of these athletes are human beings. Like, I know we're like so distant from the athletes, it's hard to see them as humans, but they're human beings. They have their own feelings. Like, you can't treat people like that. It don't matter who it is. Even if it wasn't an athlete, like, you can't treat people, any people, like that. Two, to disrespect the leader of our defense, one of the faces of our team, one of the best corners that we've had in over a decade, to disrespect him, and it's wild. Like, I get Darius Slay, you know, sometimes his jokes rub us the wrong way. I get sometimes, you know, he could get beat on the field, or, you know, he's getting older. He's, what, 33 or pushing 33. But that is not an excuse to do something like to take it so far as to flip his locker off and post it online is crazy to me. Like, it's never that serious. It's never that deep. Dial it in, y'all. Some of y'all need to dial it in. Y'all need to dial it in. And it, especially, first and foremost, this is a season where we're supposed to be going in with good vibes, and good vibes, especially with the players, especially last season after the whole trash can incident and the players saw it and the players reacted to it. This was not a season where we're supposed to be going in and already starting off on the wrong foot as Eagles fans. So already just knowing that we're supposed to be going into this season building good vibes, bridging that gap between the fans and the players, because it was a lot of drama last season. Why would we start this off season? Why would we go into this season just already reminding the Eagles players how disrespectful some of the fans could be? That's not a good look. That's just not. And second of all, we are, as Eagles fans, we already get a super bad rap as fans. So for an individual fan to do that, like, I get that you're representing yourself, but from, like, the players' point of views and stuff, they all see us as one group. So you're really making us all look bad when you doing G like that. And Eagles fans, we already get such a bad reputation. We already have such a bad rep. Like, dang, we is never beating the Chargers. If you made it this far in the video, hashtag, we not beating the Chargers. We already getting accused. We getting prosecuted for being the worst fans out. And when y'all do G like that, we never beating the Chargers. We is never beating the Chargers. When y'all do stuff like that, like, it make us all look bad. People see us all as just Eagles fans. So when one Eagles fan wilding out, it make us all look bad. And then two, Darius Slay saw it, of course, and Darius Slay, of course, made light of it, made a joke of it, was like, dang, what I do. He did see it. He did respond to it. He did make another post saying, to all the Eagles fans that really love me, I appreciate y'all. And that's just good to know that, again, like, he knows that we're not all like that. But at the end of the day, y'all, it's never that serious. It's never that deep. Like, DMing players, threatening players in the DM, harassing players over a parlay, or harassing players over a game, going into the locker room, flipping a player's locker off and posting it online. None of that is okay. Like, I get we be upset. I get we fuss and we cuss. I get all that. But, like, it's May, baby. It's May. Like, why are we so mad? Why is y'all so mad? It's May. Like, it ain't even in the heat of the game or nothing like that. Like, baby, it's May. We planning these pool parties. It's Memorial Day weekend. We planning these pool parties. Like, May is not a time to be pissed off on the players. But yeah, that was wild to me. That was crazy to me. Y'all, we got to dial this G back. It's 2024. Reel it in. Reel it in. Let's reel this G in. But y'all, again, it's going to be a full week of coverage when it comes to OTAs. So make sure you have your notification bells on. Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rock with me. Check out links down below. Buy me coffee, fuel this channel. Shout out to Simone with the Sports merch collection. And talk to you guys next time. Bye.